guys know what I hate doing? I hate waiting a really long time for things. I hate it. It sucks. I don't like waiting. No one likes waiting. Waiting is not fun, especially in Minecraft, where I really don't want to wait. And well, you guys might be asking, what is it that you're always waiting for? Well, currently it's circuits. I'm always waiting for circuits. Let's see how long this takes me to craft. I can't even craft it. Anyway, you get the point though. It takes a long time right now. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. And that brings me to today, where I, instead of working on bees, because you guys very nicely told me that they were broken. I'm not very happy about that. But, well, the higher tier of apiary is broken. The lower one isn't. So we may still do those, but probably next time. We'll see. But today, I want to get LV circuits and MV circuits on passive. Not auto-craftable. No. The next level on passive. So automatically we'll have a certain amount in stock at all times. That way, I never have to wait for them, because waiting really sucks. Now, if I can, I would also like to do that in a more efficient way, because right now, the way we're making circuits is in the most expensive way possible. So in Greg Tech, there's obviously multiple ways of making circuits. As you can see, there's 3 different LV circuits. I want to try and get the second one today. How easy will that be? I don't know. I don't think it'll be too hard. We have most of this stuff. It's just, we need an MV to kind of unlock a lot of the stuff. But now, as I'm sure you guys saw, we can make an MV circuit. So anyways, guys, hello everyone, it's me. I'm back. Welcome to the next episode of All the Mods 9, and I'm gonna try and also clean up the area just a little bit. Over here, I'm kind of letting get a bit of a mess. I'm trying not to do that, so I'm gonna try and keep these a little bit more organized. I like what's going on over here. I'm gonna keep it organized over here, but we're gonna move, probably doing a lot of this stuff on this side of the platform instead of this side today. So today, I want to start off by getting liquid polyethylene. You might be asking why. Well, that's a great question. Not only apparently could we just make inert nether stars, cool, but I can also make things like inductors, not really important. As you can see, MV machine holes, I can make some of this stuff. A lot of the stuff involves making circuits, so polyethylene and diodes as well. So this is all kind of important for getting things cheaper and more efficiently. And polyethylene, I think, is like the first like big chemistry thing. Yeah. You guys know how I feel about chemistry, right? It's my favorite thing in the world. So I've kind of been looking through JEI, and we need a few things, right? We're going to need a chemical reactor. I'm going to make an MV one, obviously, because that's going to be faster and better. We need ethylene and oxygen. Oxygen, super easy. Ethylene, not so much. We can make a distillery with some stuff here. Now, I don't think this is going to be the best way to go. I think the best way to go is going to be doing it with ethanol and sulfuric acid. So, or I could also do carbon dioxide and glycerol, which actually might be easier, but that needs HV. So don't know if I could do that. So I'm also going to do things the Greg Tech way. For a little while, I've just been using my mechanism resources to do this, but eventually that's not gonna be good enough. So I am gonna start using Greg Tech ways of making sulfuric acid. So this also brings us into our first multi-blocks. I'm gonna need a pyrolyse oven. Now this doesn't look super hard. I need a lot of MV components, so I should probably start crafting those now. I'm gonna need how many for this? 3? I could probably do that. So one other thing while this is all crafting, I don't really particularly want to put my multi-blocks on this platform. This platform was meant for more smaller machines, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is making a platform below this that's slightly bigger for my MV multi-blocks, right? And we'll move on. This will all get bigger as we go out more this way. So I think you guys know what time it is. It's montage time. Let's build some more. And I've crafted 8 circuits. Hopefully this is enough to get us started. I don't really know. We need a few MV components, which I'm not super duper sure if we can actually craft yet, but you know, obviously we'll get there. First up, I need this pyrolyse oven. Now I think I'm gonna teach my system how to make this. Yeah, there's a lot that's gonna go into this. So we need an MV machine hole, which doesn't look too bad. We can make most of those stuff. I think we're gonna teach my system how to make aluminum plates though. Okay, so there's a lot that goes into this. I'm not gonna completely teach my system how to do MV stuff yet, because I want this extruder, because this can do more stuff automatically for me. As you can see, like I believe it can make the bolts, the rings and whatnot, and our LV stuff couldn't. So I think we should get into some of this extruder stuff here. gosh. A lot of crafting later. We have our first MV machine. Holy moly, this took me so long. Now, obviously, we don't have MV power for this yet. However, I'm just a little curious. Does this work? It does. I was told about this and I was like, do I really want to use this? Maybe I do. So we're going to go ahead and try it. We're just going to use flux points for all of this because then I don't need to worry about making an energy converter. I think I will do that for some stuff. So I do think eventually I'm going to want a lot of these different extruders so I can autocraft a lot of different stuff, like especially on passive that will use like rubber rings, steel rings, a bunch of different rings and whatnot. So this is gonna be quite the project to get this stuff all on passive, but I do think it'll be worth it in the end. And eventually we'll probably rip it all out anyway as well and upgrade it, but you know, I really still want to do it. But yes, what is next on the list? Well, let's take a look. So I can autocraft that stuff. I should be able to make cupronickel wire as well. I can autocraft that pretty easily actually. So now it's just about these pistons, these copper cables, which need liquid rubber and some other stuff. Oh my. I guess it's back to crafting. Okay, so I've been working a little bit, as I'm sure you could tell with the montage. I am going to try my best. We're going to do another montage, of course, but the main goal is to be able to auto-craft everything I need for the pyrolyse oven. Now, I don't know how hard this multi-block is to make. We're going to need some coils. We're going to need some other stuff. So I'm going to try my best to get through this the best way possible, get some infrastructure set up. I need to do a lot of stuff, seriously. So I need to get cupronickel, MV stuff, which we already have, but a lot of this stuff need to get automated. I'm gonna need probably a lot more extruders, a lot more circuits, which I guess I should probably start crafting now. I'm gonna want a lot more stuff on passive. So, but anyways, you guys know what time it is. I'm gonna get to doing some Greg teching. This is gonna take me a long time, so you know, get your popcorn, whatever you want to do, and enjoy the montage. I've been doing a lot of Gregging around. I have a lot of machines here. A lot of them are just extruders because we have a bunch of different stuff we have to make. I don't know how much we're going to end up reusing these ones in the future, but I think we will. I think. Don't take my word for it. I'm sure we'll upgrade them in the future as well. So the question is, though, can I make a pyrolyse oven? Because I would really, really like to. I just sugarcane. Okay, hold on. I can fix that. Okay, can I make this thing? I think we're crafting. There's a lot of stuff that we have to craft. It looks like just for the most part, it's wires, though. So I think we're good. Everything should be working over here. I might just need to turn on auto output on the bottom. We're looking good. Pyrolyse oven. Now, obviously, this is not the entire thing. We actually have to make a multi-block. Now, I don't think it's going to be too hard to make, I hope. We are going to need a few things, and there are specific few things that I want. Like, I don't want LV energy hatches or anything. I am going to need some ULV machine casing. I think that's just wrought iron, some cupronickel coil, and a bunch of different stuff. So, I think I have an idea of what I need to do. I'm going to make a whole bunch of stuff. We'll montage it, of course, and I'll be back and kind of explain what I'm doing. So I believe I have gone ahead. I have all of the machines I need to auto-craft most of the MV components. don't take my word for that, but a lot of them. I also upgraded some stuff. Sorry, I've just been here a hot minute. I have been doing a lot of stuff, obviously, here. And I'm making the cupronickel coils right now. Everything seems to be flowing. We're doing good. I've upgraded some machines. So instead of using LV wire mills and stuff, I've moved on to MV. They're a lot faster. They're still obviously not the fastest thing in the world, but we're getting there. But as you can see, oh, I'm so excited. Seriously, I'm so excited. I've been working on this for nearly 2 hours. So, you know, okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. There's a few more things I need, like some buses, some hatches and whatnot. I'm just going to batch craft these, I think. All right, so let's see if I have everything I need. Down here, I have my little area. I'm gonna start doing this stuff, I think, over here, because I need to use all of this to make polyethylene. Now, do I want to have the whole polyethylene line down here? Maybe. I think down here, I'm just gonna be making coal gas and as well as coke, so I might want 2 pyrolyse ovens at some point. So I can make coal tar as well as the coal gas, and this is used for all the stuff with polyethylene, but I mean, you get the point. There's a lot of stuff I gotta do. Will we get it all done today? I don't know. I just have a rough idea of what I do. So how big is this multi-block? It looks like a 4x3x3. Okay, I have to think about this. My coil's done. I think my coil should be done. Structure formed. Okay. Oh, I see what I need. Okay, I need a lot of stuff. Oh, I just did something. I really hope I didn't just crash the game, but it looks like, did that work? I think that worked. I think we're good. Okay, I need to put all of these tools somewhere. My inventory is a bit of a mess, so I'm gonna make a backpack for it. We'll use this B1. But boom, check that out. It is done, and you can see we are actually running at MV, and the reason for that is because we have 2 LV energy hatches, which means we can up the amperage from, I think this is 4 amps of LV each, so that's going to be 2 amps of MV. I think maybe, or 1 amp of MV. I don't know exactly how the conversion works, but I do think I should still be able to use just more flex plugs. I've been told I could just do this and make my life a lot easier, so this should be on. You should be good. And now what I can go ahead and do is on the input bus here, I need coal. A lot of coal, right? Oh, looks like I might also need steam. So I'm gonna need some channels over here, and then we're gonna set this up. I'm actually really excited for this to work. Oh, it needs a circuit. That's right. How do I give it a circuit? Ah, I figured it out. Okay, this needs to be on circuit 22. Oh, and it's going. Okay, it's making stuff. It's kind of slow. Is it out of power? Yes, these need to be on power surge. Okay, it is a little slow, and I think I can mute it too. It's going slow because it's using the coal blocks of coal, which I don't think I actually need to do. We could also just use wood, which probably a good idea. I have automated coal though, so this will be fine as well. But here I am going to definitely want to export coal. So you should be getting coal, right? I don't need these blocks of coals in here anymore. Got some of this, so you should be constantly full of coal. Yes. Okay, I could have used an ULV input bus here, but it's whatever. Okay. It's going. I'm so excited. It's my first multi-block, guys. Can you believe it? Look at it. Look at me, my multi-block. Take a selfie right next to it. Pretty cool if you ask me. Did it send it to the, yes, coal gas. Now, there's a whole long line of things we have to do. Eventually, we can use a distillation tower for stuff, which that's not what we're going to do yet. But we need a distillery. And with this, we're going to turn the coal gas into coke and coal tar. The coal tar into then, I believe, yes, hydrogen sulfide. More coke dust. Yeah, coke dust, and we'll also recycle that as well. We can also use it for naphthalene, which we may do in the future. I know this has some uses, but the more important one is we're gonna make sulfuric acid the GregTech way. Is that the better way to do things? I don't know. I already have sulfuric acid, but the mechanism way, and I don't really want to mess with that chemistry anymore, so this is more fun to me. Yeah, for the last, I think I've been waiting for 3 hours for all the stuff you see on my inventory. This was all so expensive, and it's not because of the materials. No, it's because of time. You know how long this all took? I wish I could go back and look. It was so long. I cannot wait until I get rid of these. These machines look cool. They're nice and blue. They're not gray like that. Don't let them fool you. They are slow. But anyways, I need to go through and make sulfuric acid and polyethylene. So I don't think it's gonna be that hard. I have a plan. So I'm gonna send the coal gas from here into, I think this stuff is what I need. I need coal tar first. So I'm gonna send this coal gas that I'm making through this on circuit 22. Now, my math could be completely wrong, right? Because I could just turn this coal straight into coal tar on a different circuit number. However, doing it this way, I make coke and also coal tar, because I can send this coal gas, turn it into coal tar, and then also send the coke I'm making from this and turn that into coal tar. Maybe it's not as efficient. I don't know. I don't know. I just saw that and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it that way. So we're gonna do it that way. Anyways, I need to send this, do a few things, and then I need to make sulfuric acid. I don't think it's gonna be that. Hopefully it's not that bad. We're probably, I'm going to go through. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. You guys know what time it is, right? It's another, we're montage time. It's always montage time. When is it not montage time? Actually, I don't know when it's not montage time. I gotta get to work on this. Is done. pyrolyse oven is going. It's completely done. All this is for one machine, by the way. Just one machine. Let's see how long this takes me to do, or rather my system to do. Okay, so I'm not gonna go ahead and I'm not going to jump into just straight the next montage yet, because I want to do a little bit of explaining. I feel like I haven't been doing that much actually, and I should do it a little more. Anyways, so what I have going on is I'm making coal tar now, at least some coal tar, and then some of the coal gas this coal gas is not being used yet, but the coke that is being made from this is being turned into coal tar, which is what we need, right? So that I can use to make hydrogen sulfide in a distillery, which is what I was just making. Now, there is some other ways to do this, but I don't have access to a lot of this yet. So I'm sure there will be better ways of making sulfuric acid in the future. Let me know in the comments, please, because I have no idea. But anyway, sulfuric acid should be pretty easy. Not with that. With a chemical reactor, take this hydrogen sulfide. I'm gonna put it with liquid oxygen. Should be relatively easy. I could make this faster with water and sulfur trioxide, but I don't know how to make that. Let me know if there's a better way of doing this, and then the next one I do, the next chemistry line I'll do will be better. Just let me know in the comments. Anyways, sulfuric acid should be pretty easy. Then the ethanol is just another distillery with biomass. I think biomass should be relatively easy to do just with biomass, right? So I'm gonna need biochaff or a brewery. Now, I don't think I want to do... Actually, this might be the better way to do it. In a pyrolyse oven with some of this biochaff, which I do have a lot of plant balls. So I think this should be relatively easy to do. Yeah. Yes, it should. Okay. We'll do it this way for sure. A lot of machines going into this. A whole lot of machines. I gotta make a lot of stuff. I'm gonna need, that's why I have another thing for the pyrolyse oven, because I'm gonna need another one for the biochaff stuff, turning this into biomass. Oh, I'm gonna be here for so long. I just finished some editing and the video's like already getting kind of long. It's like at 12 minutes. I'm not even close to done with the original goal today. Which the original goal, by the way, was to get circuits. I don't feel like I'm making circuits right now. I'm doing more chemistry. I just did that in mechanism. It's okay. We're also gonna need to get some sort of farm. I have mushrooms though, so I think we'll be able to use mushrooms to make plant balls. So I'm gonna need a compressor. Yeah, I'm gonna make a lot of machines, and then we'll get to building this chemistry line. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this did take me a long time. However, I had a lot of fun doing this. Behind me is the finished product that is currently making us polyethylene. Get rid of all of these bookmarks. All of them. I should probably keep the logs on there because that's definitely on the list of things to do. But check it out. I think this is pretty neat. It's obviously not the fastest thing in the world. I've been AFKing maybe a little under an hour. We have around 42 buckets of polyethylene. How far is that gonna get us? I don't know. I don't know. But as you guys recall, the whole point of doing all this was to get circuits faster, cheaper, better, more of them, right? But there is a current problem, and that we're running out of diodes, and we need these for MV circuits, so we gotta figure that out. So what I actually wanted to do was get the stuff needed to get that, right? So I can basically have them on passive. So right now, diodes we're getting from gallium arsenide and copper. Copper we have, and now we also have liquid polyethylene, so we should be able to get a stupid amount of diodes. And this polyethylene we can use for a whole bunch of stuff, so yeah. But not specifically what I want, right? I want the stuff that makes this gallium arsenide, because I'm pretty sure it's used in quite a lot of things, more than just the diodes. Like we get silicone buells, which are used a lot. But as you guys know, to get this stuff, we need arsenic and gallium, which arsenic we can actually get from electrolyzing cobaltite, which currently we have some, but we needed MV to do it. But now that we have MV, we actually can use the cobaltite we have, because before, remember, we had to use real gar, but I still have a whole bunch of cobalt and cobaltite. Now the cobaltite is more what I'm after, and instead of just going mining for the whole bunch, there is one more solution that you guys might be able to figure out. That's right. There's totally a bee for it, which can get us raw cobaltite, which then we can process, which we'll do the processing some other time. But I do definitely want to get the raw cobaltite. Now, we'll also get a whole bunch of cobalt from this, which I believe we can use in the future for quite a lot of stuff. Currently, I don't think we have that many uses for it, but that's okay. I need to get my hands on this bee. How am I gonna get this bee? Looks like I need a cobalt bee first, which I'm not sure how hard that's gonna be. Let's see. See, that's pretty easy. Okay, I can definitely do this. Now, I also do want to put these bees inside of my GregTech area, and I think I'm going to branch off somewhere over here, right? Because I don't really... This direction, I want to have all the machines and whatnot. I think I should start going in a different direction for things like material gathering. Will that be a good idea? I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm thinking just somewhere along, like, this path, probably. Yeah, I'm thinking somewhere along this path. Where exactly I should put it, I don't know. Probably just, like, right here. Right, and this way, I have a path I can go this way and that way. Will this be good enough? I think it will. I think it will. So I'm going to do a bit of building, and hopefully I get something I like, and we'll have something we could put all of our GregTech bees in. And that will tie into the future. I promise. Right now, we're just going to have to use normal beehives because the GregTech ones are broken. I actually don't know if they're even better than the normal beehives. I think they are, but they're broken, so we can't really use them. Alrighty, so I have a little start to something here. I'm not going to keep going just because I don't super duper know what I want to do with the other areas yet. However, this side of the thing is going to be, I think, specifically for bees, at least small beehives for now. And we may change this all in the future. Who knows? Maybe we'll rip it all out completely. I don't really know yet. There's still more I want to do. It's not done yet for sure. I might do some more today. We'll see. But I have a general outline for what I think I want to do. This is pretty large. All right, now I should be able to make my 3 cobalt bee spawn eggs, so I should be able to get the cobaltite bees. 1, 2, 3, and I think I can breed these. I think. All right, so I have 2 cobalt bee spawn eggs. I'm gonna try. I don't know exactly how this works with the cobaltite spawn eggs, so I need an alloy smelter, some time, and some sulfur. So we're just gonna try this. Well, since the bees are going to be my ultimate solution, I am going to keep those going. But this is going to take a very long time. I have not got one of these yet. I don't expect to get one anytime soon. I could calculate the probability, but I'm not going to go ahead and do that of like a certain time frame. I don't see a point. So I'm going to let this run in the background, and I am just going to go mining. I'm going to do a whole lot of mining to get a whole bunch of cobalt so that we can kind of get stuff going. I just want to set up one more processing line today so that we can hopefully get like diodes set up. Alrighty, one decently long, not really, mining trip later. I have a lot of cobaltite here. Now, I'm hesitant to put it through the LV machine simply because this is obviously not the best way to do things at all. But we're going to be doing it anyway because I have no other way of doing it. This is going to be really slow. really slow, but it will eventually get the job done. So I'm gonna leave this here, and then I also might as well check on my bees. Hey, do I have any? Nope, I do not. But I do have some bees ready to go already. I have them in my backpack all ready to go. We're gonna dye them and everything. It's gonna be cool. So I'm gonna put the cobalt and I believe the cobaltite in one of these little squares here. I also have these canvas things, and these I think are gonna look really nice. So hopefully this will be cool. Hopefully it'll be good looking, just like you. So I'm gonna have these 3 hives dedicated to just cobalt. Now, am I really ever gonna need that much cobalt? I don't even know how much this is used. Really really, realistically, probably not, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because why not? I know it is used for some stuff like, there was somewhere over here. HSSE, whatever this is. We'll see how useful this all is in the future. I have no idea. Really, I want cobaltite though, because that's the stuff that makes the gallium arsenide, so. I've just done a little bit of researching, so I was like, some of this stuff doesn't make sense. Why in the world is this a 0.1% chance? I actually looked on the GitHub for All the Mods 9 and Productive Bees, and it's actually broken right now. I don't know when it's going to be fixed. I really want it to be fixed because I really like bees, and I really want to use them, but, you know, we can't always get what we want. So the cobaltite bees are going to have to wait. There are some bees that we are going to be able to get and probably will put here, but for now, the cobaltite's going to have to wait. However, we can pretty easily get gallium, I believe. You'll notice here that we can actually use alchemistry for some of this. Like gallium, we can get from gallium combs, which we can, of course, get from gallium bees, which these are pretty easy to get as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, it's going to be some grinding. We may do a lot of the bees in the next episode. There are other ways of getting resources that we will have stuff here. So, you know, keep that in mind. Yeah, so already it would seem I'm out of diodes. Can I make any more? I think I can. This with some polyethylene should get me a whole bunch. Absolutely amazing amount of stuff. Yeah, I should be able to make diodes the good way now. Actually, yes, I can make 4 at a time with the polyethylene that I have. That should go into here. Yes, and it should make me 4 diodes each time. Okay, so we're already moving up with the world. I'm now making 4 diodes every time. And yes. Check that out, instead of just 2 diodes at a time, because we have the polyethylene that's being made over here, which it is a rather slow process, but not much I could do about that. Ooh, and that was a quest. Now, I don't know where I really want to put this. This is going to be, I think, an automated thing. Do I need cobaltite for anything other than electrolyzing? I don't know. Not super duper sure. I think for right now, I'm just going to use all of my cobaltite for arsenic because I don't see another need for it. So I'm just going to do that right here. So this should be getting cobaltite. Sweet. And this should start going. Yes. Perfect. Okay. And then we should be getting arsenic dust. Amazing. Awesome. So we're halfway there to the gallium arsenide. Now it's just gallium, which a little bit more difficult, but it's something that I can't figure out. So I just want the bees to be fixed, truthfully. So this is going. We're getting arsenic at a hopefully okay pace now. Obviously, this is not going to last us very long. We are going to run out of cobaltite at a pretty decent rate, but we're going to get cobalt. We're going to get some other stuff. So if you work on All the Mods 9 and you're watching this video, which you're probably not, but please fix the bees. I know All the Mods 10 is being worked on more right now, so we'll see if that actually does get fixed. I really hope it does. Bees are kind of my thing, you know. But anywho, I think I'm just need to do a little bit of cleaning up over here, kind of get my MV stuff fitted in with the rest of the Greg Tech base, and we should be sitting pretty. Looking a little better if I don't say so myself. But anyways, guys, that is unfortunately got to do it for me today. So if you guys did enjoy, please hit the like button down below. If you enjoy my content and want to see more Greg Tech, please hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next episode of All the Mods 9. And next episode, I'm also going to try and do something for 1,000 subs. We'll see if I actually end up doing it. I kind of know what I want to do. I was going to do something, but I may not. We'll see. We'll see. I will say again, thank you so much for 1,000 subs and all the comments and support you guys have been giving me on this series. I appreciate it a lot. You guys make my day a lot more than you realize. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next episode of All the Mods 9. Later.